What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Seriously Fast Media. Today, I'm going to keep you up to speed on what's going on in the NASCAR world. It is 6 days away from the start of the 2022 NASCAR season with the Busch Light Clash at the LA Coliseum. So we've got a lot of news going on today, Monday, the last day of January, just before February. Race month, yes! So we had a few NASCAR drivers hooked up to run the 24-hour Rolex 24 Hours at Daytona. Austin Cindric paired up with Harrison Burton, and then you had Haley Deegan paired up with Chase Briscoe. They both performed pretty admirably, but we had a couple of pretty legendary names throughout that race, including Jimmy Johnson, 7-time NASCAR Cup Series champion. Unfortunately, not quite the performance that we would have liked to seen from Jimmy. Nonetheless, lots of news coming from just today. The big one, in my opinion, is the increase of the field size for the NASCAR Truck and Xfinity Series. Both series will receive 2 more entry spots for each race. The trucks will be up to 36 and Xfinity up to 38 cars. So that is very, very cool. NASCAR did come out with that formally today. That was official. So great to see that. Brett Moffitt became the new co-owner of Our Motorsports today. That was publicly announced. Mike Harmon, who, if you guys don't remember, just a few months ago did some, I don't really want to call it charity laps or just some for show laps at Rockingham Speedway, and NASCAR penalized him for the practice, I forget the exact name of the clause and all that, but they basically said he was running practice laps outside of the season. Unsanctioned practice laps at Rockingham. We don't even run there. Mike Harmon's team faced a $50,000 fine and a 6-race suspension. Of course, they appealed that penalty, and today it was announced that the penalty was rescinded. Mike Harmon got away with really nothing. I mean, in my opinion, he did nothing wrong. Really cool news. Over the last several days, rumors have been swirling, and many people have come out and said that they have seen none other than the Biff himself, Greg Biffle, at Richard Childress Racing, fitting his seat. And the speculation is he will be running the number 44 New York Racing Chevrolet at Daytona in the Xfinity Series. Does that mean he's going to be running a full-time season, part-time season? Does that hint at a comeback to Cup? Will he run trucks? Who knows? I got nothing there. Personally, I'm a big Greg Biffle fan. Seen him win. He actually won the very first NASCAR race I ever attended at MIS. Really cool to see a potential future for Greg Biffle. Some other pretty cool news coming out of today. NASCAR has decided to allow teams to decide how they're going to handle their backup cars for the foreseeable future. Obviously, part shortages, supply shortages, a brand new race car, I mean, it just isn't adding up. So NASCAR is allowing the teams individually to make decisions on, are we going to bring a backup car? Are we going to bring all these parts? Do we have, are we going to run one car, and if we wreck it in practice and qualifying, do we go home? Most of the teams have 2 cars completely built, so it seems like it's kind of a no-brainer there. I don't want to say no-brainer, and kind of an iffy situation. I don't know how I really feel about that, having 2 put-together cars, taking one, wrecking it in practice or qualifying, and then going out and running the race in the backup car and then wrecking that. Then you have nothing set up and ready to go for the next week. So NASCAR does see that, and that is why they are allowing the teams to make those decisions. And last but not least, the Money Team Racing, Floyd Mayweather's NASCAR venture, they came out a couple weeks ago and said that they are going to run the 500, that they have secured sponsorship, they have secured a car, and they secured Kaz Grala to run the Daytona 500 this year. Well, wait no more, guys, because tomorrow they will be announcing exactly all the details. So a little bit earlier this afternoon, the Money Team Racing showed a teaser picture of clearly a car under a cloth cloak. So they will be announcing and showing off that car tomorrow for what we assume will be the number 50 TMTR Chevrolet. So what do you guys think of the news going on today? Any of that stuff kind of pique your interest? Any of that really excite you? Let me know in the comments section below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and anything you guys are willing to do to support the channel, it's all going to be down in the description box below. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys have a great night.